Okay, so this morning we are trying Goat Peak in Poway. It's at the end of a cul-de-sac, and I believe this is the trail, even though it's not marked, but we're going to find out. So again, Goat Peak in Poway. Well, so far, I love it. There's no one here so far. I mean, I saw a few cars at the trailhead, but it's nice. I'm actually parked around that base. There's a creek down there. I guess that's Sycamore Creek, maybe. And then about another, probably 150 yards, maybe 300 yards beyond that fork down there and around that bend. But it's gorgeous. I mean, and this is winter. We had only one small rain, but it still looks pretty good. So we'll see what the rest of the hike comes out to be. And I've been waiting for this. Finally, we're getting some elevation gain. So finally we're getting a little bit more difficult to trail, which is exactly what I was hoping to get. Well, I'm here. That's what is the name of that? It's where the potato chip is. Guessing that's Iron Mountain there. I guess I'm south of all that. I'm at the peak now, Goat Peak. I believe that's the 56. A good hike. The only reason I'd rate it moderate is because it's so short. You get here, I got up here in less than an hour. The book says about an hour and a half. Some good steep stuff, some good climbing stuff, not super difficult, but steep. Matter of fact, there's a couple spots where instead of going up the scree, I just scrambled up the rocks, which was actually more fun. So we're here at Goat Peak. I'll probably have a video on the way down. Well, if you're up here, there is a geocache. It really could use a new box. I did not know that. I would have brought one had I known. If you're coming up this way, you might want to bring a new box. I'll get this one back together as best I can and get it back under the rock. But a good rain, it's not going to hold up very well. So there's a geocache also up here on the top. Oh, and I want to thank Bobby for recommending this trail. It's great. I mean, I'm kind of scoping out the trail to make sure no one's coming up. So I've been up here about 20 minutes and still no one's come up. So I'm just taking my time and then about ready to head on down. Bobby, I think this is probably where you had to slide down. I didn't even come up this way. I didn't like it. So hopefully I can do this with the GoPro in my hand. If not, it'll be the first thing to go before I do. I came up here. Let's see here. Yeah, it looked like way too much scree to have to come down, and you'd definitely be coming down fast. Okay, this is where I sign out. I put that stick there to remind me not to go that way. That way goes back to where I parked. So if you're down here on Goat Peak, don't be too concerned. It doesn't look like much of a trail down by the creek, but once you get out of the creek bed, it'll look more like a regular trail. So we're signing out. Good hike. I liked it. Thanks, Bobby.